Hi there everyone, your Power Al, here with another vlog. So, did you know that I like Xenoblade Chronicles stuff? I like Xenoblade Chronicles stuff. And guess what? I got some more Xenoblade Chronicles stuff. I got this thing. This arrived in the mail last night. This is something from Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is the Formula Skell. Skells are the mechs that you can pilot in the game, and this is just one of them. The Formula is the light? It's one of the lightweight frames that you can get. They're called dolls in the Japanese version, since this this model is from Japan. So yeah. And also I think this is the Skell that's like featured in the box art of the game. Not in the collector's edition, but like in the box art here. I think that's the Formula. But yeah, the model here, it's pretty cool looking from what I've seen online. It can transform into its vehicle mode, so that's cool. And I've built models in the past. I have built 3 Gunpla models. I don't know if this counts as like a Gunpla thing, but I'm really excited to build this, because that's what I'm going to be doing for this vlog. Now, I believe this is, the scale number for this is 1 in 48, compared to like the Gundam models, which are like the size is like 1 in 144 or 1 in 100. I think I have one. I think the ones I have like 1 in 144, just because Gundams are much bigger than Skells. Skells are about 5 times the size of people. So to accommodate that in Xenoblade Chronicles X, the game world is 5 times larger than it is in, I believe Xenoblade Chronicles 1, when we're comparing the two, but Xenoblade Chronicles X is a big game, and the Skells are really fun to pilot around, just for like exploring purposes or for combat. So let's get on with this. I'm really excited because I do like the whole, like, building figures. Like, I've enjoyed, like, the 3 Gundam models that I've built. Now, I'm not going to do anything, like, fancy with this. I'm just going to build it. I'm not going to paint or anything, or sand things down, or things like that. I'm just going to work with what this gives me. I don't know if I'm going to, like, transform it. I think I might just keep it in its mech mode instead of vehicle mode, but still, this is cool. Also, ignore this mess of cables that I said I would fix up, like in a previous vlog. I still haven't done that. Okay, so I have everything laid out. Here are the decals, but I know what some people do is they'll just pop all of these parts out from their like sockets or whatever. I still need to take these out of the plastic bags, but like I know some people will like take them out like individually before like they start assembling them. But what I'm gonna do, this is usually how I build models, but like, also here are the instructions. But what I'm gonna do is like, I'm just gonna follow it like step by step. So like if I need like that part, I'll pop that out first instead of popping all of these things out of their like the sockets or whatever. Like I'll just build it like slowly. I think the reason people like will just take all of these individual parts out is like so they can like paint them or whatever. But again, I'm not doing that because one, I don't have like any like paint for these, but also that's just gonna add a ton of extra time to this that I don't really have. And I think this looks good on its own anyways, so yeah. Okay, so I finished the first page. I don't think I'm gonna do an update every time I finish a page, but I figure I might as well give you progress on it so far. Here is the Skell. This is the head, if the camera will focus on it, please. Camera. There you go. And this is what it's looking like so far. It's the head, and I guess this part here is going to be one of the arms. But it's turning out nice so far. I haven't had too many difficulties. Although I might take a break at some point just so I can eat dinner, because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Okay, so I finished the 3rd page. This is basically where I'm at. And I just finished, I think this is supposed to be one of the arms. I just finished that. So, yep. Then I think the next page I'm going to be working on this arm, since this doesn't have this little nub thing at the top. Here is what the head is looking like, and this part here is, I mean, these are what the wheels would be for in vehicle mode. I don't know what this would be, like, I don't know what this part is in mech mode, but I mean, wheels. So that's neat. I'm done with the 5th page now, and I think the way I'm just going to do these updates on this Skell is that I'm just going to update every 2 pages, because I am doing a lot. And this was the most recent thing that I just finished building. This is the right leg, and this is where everything is. Still have that. Here is the head of the Skell, the two arms, and then I got an extra set of hands right there, because these 2 hands are for like holding the weapons, and if you don't want the Skell to hold the weapons while you're like posing it or whatever, then you can just use these. Then here is one of the finished legs, and then this is not finished, but almost. I can almost complete Exodia. Page 7 is done, and I just finished building these 2 pieces and this. I'm not quite sure what they're for. And also a stand, which is interesting because, like, the Gundam figures that I've built, I had to get the stand separately, but that's neat that it comes with one. It's not quite as intricate as the ones Gundams typically have whenever you get those, but I believe the main part of the Skell is done. I've assembled it, and I'm not sure what these pieces are for. Maybe for like weaponry or whatever. But one thing I've noticed is that because of this like ginormous back piece, like since all the weight is mainly there, this thing can't really stand. Yeah. Oh, can I get it? Can I? No? Nah, whatever. I'll figure that out once I'm done with the rest of these. But there's still more to build. And here is the finished Skell. I tried to get the pose to look as similar to the box art as I could, but oh well, I didn't want to mess with the joints too much. But yeah, I didn't put the Skell on the base just because, I mean, the base honestly wasn't the best compared to like the ones I have for a couple of my Gundam figures, but yeah. And it has all of the weaponry like attached to it, which is really nice. I'm glad I was able to do that just because, I don't know, it's neat. And I could have transformed this into vehicle mode, but that's just a ton of extra work. And a part of me is thinking that if I want to display it in vehicle mode, I should probably just get another one and just have that in vehicle mode, but that's something I won't do. Probably. But yeah, I'm glad with how this turned out. I didn't put any decals on it or anything just because I feel it looks nice enough without the decals. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like building these kinds of figures. And I think it's actually bigger than my Gundam figures, right? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, in terms of like scale, like these are like 1/148 times smaller than a normal Skell, while the Gundam models that I have are like 1/144 times smaller than normal Gundams. So Skells in general are smaller than Gundams would be, but the figures themselves, it's hard to distinguish like which one is bigger without like putting them side by side, and I don't really want to move them, but yeah. I'm glad with how this turned out. This was really fun to build. It took about 6 hours, although about an hour of that was just me not actually building and like just eating and goofing off, so let's say 5 hours to build this, which seems pretty standard if you're just building it right out of the box. But yeah, I'm glad with how it turned out, and it's gonna stay here for a while, I guess, just because I don't really have room in the rest of my Xenoblade Chronicles collection, which is a shame because there's some other things I want, like I want the Siren figure for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so that's going to be interesting to find out where to put. And I do have something else that's related to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that is going to be arriving at some point in the future. I don't know when, but like there's some other Xenoblade Chronicles merchandise that I aim to collect, so yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end this vlog off right here, just end on the Formula Skell. So thank you all so much for watching, and see y'all next time for another vlog. Later. But yeah, this is really cool looking.